Good morning, it's Friday, July 31st, and this is Sentinel Today from the Daily Sentinel. Today, after 35 years on the federal bench, Judge David Hurd will be honored with the naming of Utica's federal courthouse for his lifelong service, landmark rulings, mentorship, and commitment to preserving justice in the region. 17 handmade weapons and a quantity of drugs were seized during a dormitory search at the Mohawk Correctional Facility in Rome this week. The 187th Madison County Fair will return to the Madison County Fairgrounds through Sunday. A $50,000 third prize winning Powerball ticket, one of two sold in New York for the July 29th drawing, was purchased by a lucky customer at the Stewart's Shop on Turin Road. More on that later in the episode. For more on all of these stories, visit ursentinel.com. Next, let's dive into today's feature story. For many people in the Mohawk Valley, Judge David Hurd has been more than a federal judge. He's been a steady presence in the courtroom for more than 3 decades, a mentor to generations of lawyers, and someone who believed the law should always serve ordinary people. Now, after 35 years on the federal bench, that legacy is being recognized in a lasting way. The federal courthouse in Utica will soon bear his name, honoring a career defined by service, integrity, and commitment to the community. Judge Hurd's inspiration has always been Robert F. Kennedy. Throughout his career, he often reflected on Kennedy's belief that even small acts of justice can create ripples of hope. That philosophy shaped not only the cases he decided, but also the way he treated everyone who entered his courtroom. One of the moments he treasured most wasn't a high-profile trial. It was administering the oath of allegiance to new American citizens. He even brought naturalization ceremonies to historic locations like Fort Stanwix, making the experience even more meaningful for families beginning a new chapter in the United States. Before becoming a judge, Hurd spent nearly 3 decades as a trial lawyer. Along the way, he built a reputation for discipline and perseverance, qualities he credited to his years as a standout high school athlete. Those same values carried him through a legal career that included a landmark Title IX decision requiring Colgate University to elevate its women's ice hockey program to varsity status. That ruling helped expand opportunities for female athletes and even earned him a personal thank you from members of the 1998 U.S. Women's Olympic hockey team. Outside the courtroom, Hurd was just as dedicated to staying active. He completed more than 30 Boilermaker road races and continued running well into his 80s, proving that perseverance wasn't just something he talked about, it was how he lived. Perhaps one of the clearest examples of his commitment came just a few years ago. Rather than step back into semi-retirement, Hurd delayed taking senior status because he wanted to ensure Utica would continue to have a permanent federal courthouse and a resident judge. His decision ultimately helped preserve that presence for the region. His successor, Judge Anthony Brindisi, says Hurd was both a mentor and an example of what public service should look like. Even after decades on the bench, Hurd continues to hear cases and remains, in Brindisi's words, as sharp as a tack. Finally, a $50,000 third prize winning Powerball ticket, one of 2 sold in New York for the July 29th drawing, was purchased by a lucky customer at the Stewart's Shop on Turin Road. The other winning New York ticket was sold in Brooklyn. The Powerball drawing is televised every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 10:59 p.m. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. For more on all of these stories, visit us at ursentinel.com. Right now, you can get unlimited digital access for just $1 per week. And if you like this episode, make sure to leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts.